All right, everyone, welcome to the press conference for the Elimination Round 2018 Summit Cup in Alpena, Michigan. Today's winner, Skeet Reese. Skeet, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Interesting day on the water today, kind of a slow start to the morning, but it finished with a flurry. So kind of talk about the schedule of what happened today.
Well, it definitely, that first period I think was slow. I think a lot of us in fishing today's round were probably a little more excited to get out there and really start jacking on some smallmouth. And after about an hour into it, I think we're all looking at each other going, not looking at each other, but looking at the score tracker and like, this bite really sucks right now. And I caught, I caught one here and one there, but overall it was slow. And I expected the afternoon bite to be a lot better, but I didn't expect a morning bite to be that tough. So it was just a matter of grinding it out this morning, just manufacturing a bite here and there if you could.
Nice job today, Skeet.
Thank you.
What were your primary baits and patterns?
It wound up being my primary bait or pattern wound up being fishing a drop shot. I went into it thinking I was going to be able to run shallow flats, fishing a reaction bait a lot more. I really thought I was going to be able to catch them on a small swim bait. And I had some fish chase it, nip the tail, but they wouldn't eat it. And I wound up just switching over to a drop shot and a little 3-inch worm, and that wound up being the setup today. So I think almost every one of my fish except for one came on a drop shot.
Congratulations on your win today.
Thank you.
What changes did you make during the competition today?
I think today the biggest adjustment I made was, and it worked out well because I fished, I started shallow and the bite really wasn't happening, and I moved out deep. And I went out to, basically the middle of the lake looking at the Lowrance mapping, saw where the point extended the furthest out in the lake off a big flat, and got out there and was throwing a drop shot. And I wound up catching two fish out deep. And at that point in time, I was like, uh-oh, shallow bite's not happening. And so I started spending a lot more time deep. Then I actually ran back to an area that I ran over in practice, or in the drive around this morning, and I saw some sparse grass up on a flat in about 9 to 10 foot of water. It's like, I gotta go at least try that, because it's the only place I found that. So I went up shallow and wound up getting a couple bites of shallow. Then I went back out deep and I caught a couple more. So it really, I went shallow, deep, shallow, deep, shallow. In the end, the shallow bite turned on finally, and I got dialed into an area, I think, and that was the key.
So this week we've had clouds, we've had rain, we've had thunderstorms, but today you had clear skies and sunshine. How do you think that affected the fishing today?
Okay, I'll disagree with the sunshine portion of it because I was hoping for more sun, because once I kind of figured out what I was looking for up on a flat, I couldn't see anything. So when it was sunny, if the sun popped out, you could actually see on these sandy flats, and all of a sudden you see a clump of grass. You could actually cast to it and catch the fish. But there was a lot more overcast today than what I thought it was going to be, what the forecast said. I think that last hour or two of the day it finally cleared up enough where it's like, oh, I can see where I'm doing now, and I can run over and fish a dark spot there, fish a dark spot there, light spot there. But it was tough to be able to visually fish the flats like I needed to, because I just couldn't see because there was plenty of overcast.
Skeet, what effect did the score tracker have on your mindset in the third period?
Oh, what did score tracker, how did it mess with me in the third period? Well, it didn't really mess with me, but what does it do to me? Third period was, I guess I went into it in a decent position, going into third period, I should say. I had okay weight. 12 or, well, I don't know what it was, but I wasn't in last place. I wasn't a bubble boy, so I felt good going into the third period. But I knew I needed to catch a few more fish just to be able to, put myself through 2 sudden death rounds. And I started out deep again, got in the third period, and I just went pre-fishing, looking for some deep stuff. And I'm out there in 20, 25 foot of water, and within 10 or 15 minutes, score tracker's getting lit up Mark catches one, Kevin catches one, and I'm like, all right, I can't do this. I got to go back to something I know, try and expand on it. And then I ran over to shallow flat and started catching some fish there. So it was, yeah, I was in a different position today on Score Tracker than I've ever been. I'm usually that 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th place guy. So to be able to be in the driver's seat more and put the pressure on the other guys was a nice change of pace.
Yeah, so what's it feel like? First time press conference here.
It feels awesome. Yeah, this is what it's like. I mean, I've won every tournament that you could win in my career. So, but Major League Fishing has like been. It's just been a thorn in my butt. I have not been able to catch them. So yeah, I'm enjoying this. Yeah, I've had a smile all afternoon. And yeah, and I got to take out the KVD, the King of Michigan, on our round, but it ain't over. I mean, obviously, he's gonna be a threat, but so I got the win and I got to knock Kevin down.
So how does it feel not to be a bubble boy?
It feels great not to be a bubble boy. I mean, it feels. I look at almost every Major League Fishing that I've been a part of. I feel like I'm always that guy that's just on pins and needles, stressed out, just battling, trying to make a cut. But I was, today to be able to kind of have an idea of what I want to do and getting confidence in it. It was new territory for me in Major League Fishing.
Well, that being said, the early bite's been pretty much non-existent all week. So how do you keep a slow start like today from discouraging you or changing your plans?
Well, just how do I keep it from discouraging me and changing my plans? The number one key to being successful in bass fishing, especially tournament fishing, is being open-minded and adjusting. I look at all my wins and what I've done in my career. I've won tournaments when I've gone into events with nothing going. So just staying open-minded, and it's basically exploring. It's pre-fishing as you're fishing a tournament, and that was the key to today, just staying open-minded and exploring.
Final question, Skeet. You, as you advance into the sudden death rounds and you look at the lakes around this area, they seem to fit you.
We can't
pretty
look at
well.
the lakes here in the area.
Well, considering the lakes in this area, they seem to fit you because you have a kind of a diverse fishing background when you're up. Do you feel comfortable in this general area catching fish here?
I do. I think as long as I've been doing this, I'm finally getting some comfort in fishing for smallmouth. I didn't have a lot of smallmouth expertise growing up and fishing out west, and so over the last 18 years being out on the road fishing, little by little I'm learning a little bit more about smallmouth and getting a little bit more confident. I'm not saying I'm good at it by any means. I've had enough glimmers of excitement fishing for smallmouth over the years to where it's like little triggering things in my brain. It's like, aha, got it. But what will happen on sudden death, I have no idea. I'll go out and I'll try to break down whatever body of water we go to as fast as I can and try and catch more than everybody else.
He is your elimination round champion for the day, Skeet Reese. Good luck in the next round.
Thank you.